Hi everybody! Today we're going to be doing another grammar worksheet explanation video. Today we're going to be talking about müssen. Müssen is must or to have to in German. If you haven't seen the German with Puppets episode about that, go ahead and click on that button over there. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. First thing on here is just a conjugation of forms of müssen, so let's go ahead and conjugate this verb. So first off we have ich muss, du musst, sie es muss, wir müssen, ihr müsst, Sie müssen. There you have it. Again, the ich and er, sie, es forms are the same. Then you have the T at the end of it for the do form because it ends in an S. You don't add an extra S. And you'll notice that the only thing that happens in the stem in this verb is that we drop our umlaut in the singular forms. Here in section 2, we're supposed to rewrite these sentences using the appropriate form of müssen and then changing the word order and so on as we need to. So, first one on here says, Bist du schon in der Schule 7 Uhr? Are you already at school at 7 o'clock? So we want to say, do you have to already be at school at 7 o'clock? And so in order to do that, we're going to have the do form of the verb müssen. So we have here musst, M-U-S-S-T. And then we have our form of sein that's going to go to the end of the sentence like we normally would because we have a modal auxiliary in the sentence. And so we take bist out of the sentence, put it back into the infinitive form sein, and put it at the end of the sentence. So our final form here is Musst du schon in der Schule 7 Uhr sein? Nummer 2. Hans lernt Deutsch. Hans is learning German. If we want to say Hans has to learn German, we would say Hans, and then a form of müssen, and then we'd move lernen to the end of the sentence again like we did before. So we would have here Hans muss Deutsch lernen. Hans has to learn German. Nummer 3. Herr und Frau Schmidt essen jeden Tag 3 Mahlzeiten. Mr. and Mrs. Smith eat 3 meals every day. So for this one, we have to take essen out of the sentence, put it at the end of the sentence as the infinitive, which is exactly the same form as it is right now, and then we have to use the sie, they form for müssen here in the blank there. So we end up with Herr und Frau Schmidt müssen jeden Tag 3 Mahlzeiten essen. Mr. and Mrs. Smith have to eat 3 meals every day. Nummer 4. Ich gehe jetzt nach Hause. I am going home now. If we say I have to go home now, we would have to say ich, followed by a form of müssen, and move gehen to the end of the sentence as the infinitive. So we would say, Ich muss jetzt nach Hause. Because of the nature of nach Hause, which implies that you're going towards your house, you wouldn't actually necessarily need the gehen at the end of the sentence, which is why it's in parentheses here. Although it can be used, so you could say, Ich muss jetzt nach Hause, or Ich muss jetzt nach Hause gehen. Nummer 5. Sophia spielt jeden Tag 3 Uhr Gitarre. Sophia is playing guitar at 3 o'clock every day. In this one, we have to take out our form of spielen here, put spielen at the end of the sentence, and replace that with a form of müssen, which in this case is the er, sie, es form. So we say, Sophia muss jeden Tag 3 Uhr Gitarre spielen. Sophia has to play guitar at 3 o'clock every day. Nummer 6. Here we have trinkt ihr immer Tee? Are you always drinking tea, or do you always drink tea? Now we want to ask, do you have to drink tea all the time, or do you always have to drink tea? In order to do that, we have to have the müssen here at the beginning conjugated to go with ihr, take out trinken and put that at the end of the sentence as our infinitive, so we end up with Müsst ihr immer Tee trinken? Do you always have to drink tea? Nummer 7. Wir kaufen etwas für unsere Mutter. We are buying something for our mother. If you want to say we have to buy something for our mother, you would say Wir müssen etwas für unsere Mutter kaufen. We have to buy something for our mother. Notice that we put müssen where the normal verb was and put kaufen at the end as the infinitive. In section 3, all we're supposed to do is write 5 sentences telling us about what it is that we have to do on a daily basis. I wrote a bunch of example sentences. It's a little bit more than 5, but we'll see what the example sentences look like here. Ich muss 5:30 Uhr aufwachen. Ich muss in die Schule gehen. Ich muss arbeiten. Ich muss Deutsch unterrichten. Ich muss nach Hause gehen. Ich muss Abendessen kochen. Ich muss das Geschirr spülen. Ich muss schlafen. So I start off by saying I have to wake up at 5:30 every morning. So ich muss 5:30 Uhr aufwachen. I have to wake up at 5:30. Ich muss in die Schule gehen. I have to go to school. Ich muss arbeiten. I have to work. Ich muss Deutsch unterrichten. I have to teach German. Ich muss nach Hause gehen. I have to go home. Ich muss Abendessen kochen. I have to cook dinner. Ich muss das Geschirr spülen. I have to do the dishes. Ich muss schlafen. I have to sleep. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these grammar explanation videos, go ahead and click some of those buttons over there. If you want to see some Märchen or some fairy tales, you can click those. I've also got some reviews of some German grammar resources online that you can see over there. Every Monday and Friday I release a new video, so every Monday is either a Märchen, a Lied, or a resource of a German thing that you can find online, and then every Friday is grammar, so go ahead and check out some of those videos and hit that subscribe button if you think that might be something you're interested in. Thanks for watching. Bye now.